ネットエンジェルという現象は仮定された遊戯交流伝統の可愛い虹色の証明です。ぽい。あらゆる透明なアカウントの複合体、そのクソ神くすくしくしゅな現実を忘れさせてあげる慈愛の天使。そのみんなには内緒だぞ。大丈夫、もう何も怖くないから。そんな SNS を抜け出して二人で君を見に行くぞ。インターネットビアわかる真似をして何も知らないね。あなた何が悲しいの、何が寂しいの、聞こえてる。人が恋しくて人が嫌すぎてループ、夜が好きなのに一人じゃ寒くて震えてる。本当は幸せを知っているのに不幸なふりやめられないね。アンチに負けず賢者にこびず、どんなに努力を重ねても点数だけは自己救済。いやもうすでにメイクワード地獄の沙汰もいいね世界。偽善者トラップ組むワイド、こんなに苦しいはずなのにインターネットがやめられないな。
それでも私はこのカオスをオタクと歩む。ここにしかない光景を見つけに行くから。あんなに恐ろしい見られたインターネットからこの雪みたいに美しい特典波が来たんだよ。
カウンセリングを受けたの。先生からネットをやめろって言われて、もうお前らと会えないと思った瞬間胸が苦しくてリアルが壊れてもここがいいって思ったの。初めてフォローされた日のこと覚えてる？こんな私を見て承認してくれたぬくもりティ。もう細かいことはどうでもいいね。せーの、インターネットサイト飛ばしる難しいあの夢を見せてアイスに指さって感じる泳ぐ星の海インターネット悲しみ舞い散る暗い闇の中インターネットあなたの通り微笑む忘れないでいてねインターネット最高半年の胸きたあげほれやしいけし久々に笑うたお前や。これは音じゃなくてポリンテーマなんだからね。パキキヌーボーゲット何よお前もなこれは最強シールの胸オッケー一のハッハッテストと思うよお前な半年の胸きたあげほれやしいけしゲット青白いモニター越しの光を通しオタクの孤独を癒して回る。私はインターネットの天使なのだ。おめでとう。勝利の花火を打ち上げよう。ラバーアップ。Music. Ready? Go!
Don't hold my hand for this part.
フェクト。お祝いに生クリームたっぷりのクレープをと。だんだん上手くなってきたでしょ。だぞアップ。 クト。お祝いに生クリームたっぷりのクレープを食べに行こう。
Alright, good night. uh it because it 8 looks like a B. Okay. I tried. Usually I play at 7, I think. But what was that? Songs only. I don't even want to play. I want to play others. I just started using. Okay, honestly, I've been using 2 fingers unless it was the tapping one. But I've been trying to use all 4 fingers for this. I'm trying, like, I feel like if you're good at piano, you'll be good at this game. I'm turning off streaming only. It's a tofu. Shh. Up. Why can't I hear anything? Oh, I have. What's that one I like? Math class. I unlocked master for this. We'll do. Yeah, let's try it. I don't know. I don't think I would be. I think I would clear it with a C.
Music. Ready?
I like this song though. Oh, so fast. No. Oh my god, my fingers are getting tired. my god. Shit. Oh, my fingers. My fingers. Oh my god, my fingers.
勝利の花火を打ち上げよう
Oh. Well, that wasn't so bad. There's so much. I've never played Osu. I don't think I would ever. I don't know. I don't know. I like this song. What? Okay, unlock level 9.
Music. Ready? Go!
Okay.
Music. Ready? Go!
I lost that combo. Oh, my fingers. I hate this part. Hate this part. Okay.
だんだん上手くなってきた
Not
でしょ
bad. Oh, I beat my record. I got an A on that. Whew. I missed it. Like,
Music. Ready? Go!
All the people in the place to be. All the ladies in the place, all the fellas in the place to be. Everybody in the place, all the people in the place to be. In the place, in the be.
could have went better.
おめでとう勝利の
I could have
花
went
火を打ち上げよ
better.
う Music. Ready? Go!
Want perfect. Want perfect on that.
Music. Ready? Go!
All the people in the place to be.
Music. Ready? Go!
didn't get any better.
おめでと
It's
う
about the same.
勝利の花火を打ち上げよ
Ah, I missed. There goes my combo. No! Could have been better, could have been better. That would be better. Better.
パーフェクトお祝いに生クリームたっぷりのクレープを食べに行こ
I'm switching games.
うだぞ
No! Not extreme drive, no. Ain't no way. I'm running like four things. This VTuber model, the game, and Twitch, and I think my browser, yeah, in the background. My Internet Explorer. No, not Internet Explorer. Microsoft Edge. Okay, I will exit this now. Scenes. Come on, pop up. Come on, pop up. Why is nothing popping up? Oh, it popped up. Great. Yeah. Okay, I would close mustache. X. Mustache music is loud. Genshin is quieter. Oh yeah, I have another thing running in the background. It's my fan control. But yeah, yeah, my PC is like, it's a fan right now. This fan it's so cold. It is blowing cold air. Well, okay, not that cold. It's actually it got kind of warm. It's warmer than usual.
Respect must be given to the will of
Yeah,
every
that-
creature.
And
Each
she's not
fish
that
in the
bad.
ocean
Like when you're
swims in
running
its
a
own
VTuber
direction.
model in OBS, and then a game, and then your fan control, and then your browser. That's like 5 or 6 things at once. It gets kind of warm, but not that hot, thankfully. I'm running all these stuff, you know. I know when I play Genshin on a PC or like or just a game at a time, one game at a time, it's cold. Like the PC isn't doing much. Like it's not putting as much power to the fans, you know. But when I'm running all these things all at once, it's moving. The fans are moving. When it's just a game by itself, the fans don't move.
To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
But all these things together, my fans be turning. Okay, dailies. Dailies time. I've yet to figure out. I need to switch over to Streamlabs because I know. Well, I have OBS right now, but like Streamlabs has all those plugins and stuff, you know. Like for stream alerts, like I think I could do stream alerts on OBS, but I think Streamlabs has everything in one software. I think, yeah, it would be cool to have stream alerts. Honestly, the Twitch plugin is through Streamlabs. It is through Streamlabs. It's not that hard. It's more like it's tedious. Like I have to watch videos on how to set this stuff up. Like each one is its own video, okay? I have to Google like some of them aren't that great. Like some of the tutorial videos aren't that great, like great quality. And it's just like, come on, get straight to the point. I don't need to
Yaya
hear
Publishing
about other
House has
stuff.
released numerous
Just
works
tell
that
me
lay
how
out
to do this
military
stuff, just
strategy
step by
in a
step.
simple
I don't need
and
all that
pragmatic
fluff.
way. Those are my favorite.
How to do this, how to do that. Like that's all that's all I ever search on YouTube for this. And I go through a couple of videos, finding the better video to do this stuff. That's straightforward and not confusing. Same thing with the model itself. Like the model, like the program I used, it doesn't do accessories other than glasses and cat ears for some reason. Like if you want accessories, you would have to use, I think, either Blender or Unity or both. Like
I see everything!
I would never get used to PC controls for Genshin. I don't think I would ever. I'm a mobile player. I big. I can't. I'm so used to playing on mobile that this is hard to adjust. Star Rail's alright. It's barely, you don't have to do much in Star Rail. It's just a turn-based game. All you have to do is know how to move and like some how to use your abilities. Also in Star Rail, the enemies wait for you. You have turns, because it's turn-based. Here, it's like more action-y. To be controller, now you're board stand. And I would probably still, if I play a first-person shooter game, I would use a controller. I don't know. Would oh. I do not have a controller. I did not end up buying a controller till Black Friday. Come on! Like, why is it not reaching? Who friended me? Trying to friend me. Sorry. I don't know that person. Wow! 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 I'm sorry. I don't know that person. Yeah, I'm more introvert. I am more of an introvert. Oh my god, oh no 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 no! It switched to OBS. I pressed something and it switched to OBS. It depends. I just not in game, like not in Genshin. I don't know. I'm not a big helper. I'm not that social. Well, for when it comes to new people, and also I would not be of great help in this game. I'm like the least helpful person to a newbie in Genshin, so. I would not be a good choice to friend randomly. If it was more like a guild-based game, then yeah, sure. But Genshin, no. I barely even talk to the people. I don't even talk to the people I randomly friended in Genshin. Like, they just exist in my friends list. I don't even know who they are. Or how I even met them. I would friend people in a Discord, but I would not friend people in the game itself for Genshin specifically. If I talk to you in Discord, then yeah, sure. But in the game itself, then no. Sorry, no. I'm not much of a conversationalist either. Like, you say hi, and then I say hi back, and then you say, how are you? I said, I'm alright, how are you? Even though saying I'm alright it's kind of a lie, you know? And then end convo. It's I don't know. I'm getting distracted. Getting distracted.
Breathtaking.
Okay, I would concentrate this time. I hate this one specifically. I don't like this one specifically because it's a little hard to maneuver. And no, I have no sense of, I have really bad sense of direction. So if I am not concentrating well enough and I happen to miss the T thing, the thingy, what is that even called? I don't know. I will get lost. I will get lost. It would be nice to have follower goals like posted up in the OBS or Streamlabs because I want to the channel. It's hard. I don't know. I feel like I'm not very interesting enough to have a successful channel.
Let's move out.
I know some people just like
Just
chat.
rest and rebuild.
That's all they do. Like that's all they do. When they're streaming, they're just chatting. I don't know how people do that.
Detached from the
I forgot she was low health. Well, I would redo this if it was on mobile, but since it's on PC controls, I'm not breezing through this like I would normally.
This way, grow.
I need Raiden for my elemental reactions. It can't just be bloom all the time. I don't have that many stories to tell. Which one? Ives. This one. Should I feed her? Just like No, I like fried egg. They're just fried egg uh with some soy sauce is pretty good. Yeah, I like eggs. Scrambled egg is good. Soft boiled egg. Tea egg. Did I say scrambled egg already? Yeah, scrambled egg. What else? Poached egg is okay, I guess. And in a eggs Benedict specifically. Yeah, fried egg need oil. Omelets are good. I like omelets. I like omelet rice. Omelet rice is tasty. Oof, I need to. Omelet de fromage. What is that? Oh. What is that? I think there's this place in Japan where they have a breakfast buffet and it's like all you can eat eggs. Well, I mean, they have eggs and you cook it up. I don't know. I forgot. There was a YouTuber that went. Yeah, I want to try Japanese egg. They have high regulations for this stuff, like food safety and nutrition. Very good in Japan, unlike in the US. You can eat raw egg in Japan and not worry so much about salmonella. Yeah, I want to try store food from Japan. Always looks so good on on uh on YouTube. Honestly, 7-Eleven in Asia is far more superior than 7-Eleven in America. It's it doesn't even come close. Even like even it's not just Japan with the better 7-Elevens. It's like also Taiwan or like Korea, Asia in general. Asia in general have the best 7-Elevens ever. Here in the US, it is not great. Like I've had food from 7-Eleven when I was in Washington DC. It's like I wanted something cheap to eat. So I went to 7-Eleven and got some chicken wings and it was terrible. I couldn't finish the chicken wings. I couldn't finish the chicken wings. The taquitos were okay. They're not the best, but they were at least better than the chicken wings. I do not recommend the chicken wings at all. They are hard and they suck. They just suck. overall. McDonald's in Detroit, okay. The small drink. Was yeah, the portion sizes in the U.S. are far bigger than other places in the world. Yeah.
That's following order. New punching bag.
I mean, I'm used to it. I don't know. The ingredients are I don't think are that great either from fast food chains. I feel like other places in the world, fast food tastes better. Might maybe taste better. It's because when you're in the US, like these places cheap out on ingredients and put really questionable ingredients to their stuff. Like how in the US Coca-Cola is made with high fructose corn syrup and a bunch of other stuff. I don't know. But in like other places, Coca-Cola is made with cane sugar, and apparently it tastes so much better with cane sugar. They call it Mexican cola here. Like it's the Mexican version of Coca-Cola. The one with cane sugar. The one that tastes better, apparently. I've I still have not. I've never tried Mexican cola before. I want to try it just so I know how much better it is than regular cola. It's just that making stuff with cane sugar is most likely more expensive than making stuff with cane sugar.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Hey, I
Ad
finished
Astra.
dailies. That took a while. Thank goodness for that. Just claim all and dispatch again button. Quality of life changer. Oh, I forgot to change the game in which
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
I need to
I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
It's not mustache anymore. It is Genshin now. How do I change it? Boy, I forgot how to. Oh, edit stream info. Alrighty. Genshin. 10.1k viewers. I wish I had that many viewers. Oh, I forgot to roll ads. I don't remember how to do ads. Okay, commercial break, I guess. I don't know if you will get a commercial at all. It seems to be random chance.
Error. Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Let me know. Got a commercial. Pre-roll ads are disabled. What is it? What? Oh, right. I don't know what that means. I don't know what pre-roll ads mean. Well, I guess it's those ads that randomly appear in someone's stream, in the middle of someone's stream. I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe it's the beginning ad. Beginning ad. Beginning ad.
Error. The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
So next. No ad. That's sad. That's sad. No, I feel like one of the things I prefer that's for Genshin that I prefer that's from Genshin over Star Rail is are the events, because at least I can I can just not do the main quest and just head straight towards the event, you know? And also the events are uh easier and I can speed run it more easily. That's in Star Rail, they're harder and they tire me out, and I don't it makes me realize that in the long term I don't really like turn-based anymore. I'm not a big fan of turn-based anymore. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with turn-based. It's just that like playing it every day, like running auto and doing and it's just like it gets really tedious and redundant, like going through all these waves of mobs. That I don't really like their version of Spiral Abyss. I know that they have better end game, but like what they have, I just get bored of it, and I hate going through so many rounds of monsters. It's not like Pokemon where you encounter a monster Pokemon and you can just go right ahead and defeat it in one turn. No, in Star Rail, there could be there's multiple rounds. Like it gets really redundant and boring, and I don't like it. I don't like the events in Star Rail anymore. I prefer Genshin events. Star Rail has better quality of life in game and better end game. But for Genshin, the events are where it's at. That's just my opinion, okay? That's a hot take right there. A lot of people like Star Rail over Genshin for the quality of life, but for me, I prefer the quests and the events specifically in Genshin. I gotta get on the I need the jades in Star Rail though. That's why I don't. That's why I just keep doing dailies. I do dailies at least for Star Rail. Sometimes even using up my stamina. Oh, did I do everything in this? Oh, I only just oh, I just need to do the story for this then. Oh, I need to refine the thing weapon. I don't even have Fontaine materials. I for inventory. Where is that claymore? Yeah, I am playing for the characters. That is, I'm just playing for the characters. For Genshin, I like the main story at least. I mean, I play for the lore in Star Rail as well, but it's just that they don't update the story, like the pacing for it. Like I don't know, like I want to move on story.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of
Where is story? Oh,
constant.
I mean, at least I have the story left, I think. Unless they have additional mini games after each act of the event story.
All right, this is the place.
But where's the captain? There's hardly anyone around here.
She's over there. The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
Oh, her! Paimon could tell there was something different about her. She seems kinda intimidating.
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go fetch her. She's working now, so you might not want to get in her way.
Working? But isn't she just standing there and reading a novel?
My god, Paimon, just shut up for once.
Just trust me.
Oh, alright, let's see what happens then.
Paimon, sometimes you can't just approach people right away.
Shiori sure is a mysterious person. She claims just to be a fashion designer, but she knows all these powerful people.
The court of Fontaine isn't particularly tolerant of visitors from overseas, so it isn't easy for a foreigner to promote their brand here. Even more so in the competitive world of fashion. Even a local like me just trying to make a film has to face all kinds of challenges. So I can only imagine what Shiori has been through to get where she is today. I'm sure that having more connections has definitely worked in her favor.
Reading on the job?
Detective novel.
One main character?
No. Multiple. Branching storylines.
I see. How's the plot coming along?
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of his life. I'd wager he's going to make the wrong choice.
Any way to speed things up? There's something I need your help with.
You know that doesn't depend on me. It all comes down to what the character chooses.
Which is exactly why I'm here to help.
All right. It appears he made the wrong choice in the end. Halt!
Hey, Paimon, she wasn't just reading some novel and standing around not doing work.
Huh? What's going on?
Hand over whatever you're holding.
Oh, it's just a book. I didn't buy anything else.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you standing around here, not purchasing anything, but I'd prefer if you didn't disturb my customers. It's bad for business, you know?
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off so easily either. I am Shavras, captain of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. I will say this one last time. Hand over whatever you're holding at once. And before you do anything unwise, let me remind you that I'll have you on the ground before you can even think about making a run for it.
You know, she kind of reminds me of Beto. It's the eye patch and her color scheme.
All right. I'll give it to you. But please let me say something first. If there's any contraband in that book, then the shopkeeper here is the one who slipped it in. I don't have anything to do with this.
Why, you trying to leave me on the hook, huh? You were the one who said you wanted it.
Save it for the interrogation room. Take them away, Letelier.
Yeah, I like her idol animation where she eats popcorn.
What's going on here? One second you're reading a book and the next you're escorting people away!
And who are... Oh! Aren't you the traveler who's been all over the papers recently? Chiori, I'm assuming what you wanted to ask me about has to do with them, right? Maybe I can let you in on what's happening then. Now that Vacher has been brought to justice, no new shipments of synth will be made and distributed to sellers. The Fontaine guards have been busy collecting the remaining synths still circulating on the market. Thanks to a tip from our reliable source here, this should be the very last batch.
Oh, so you were pretending to read a book in order to catch the bad guys! Oh, Paimon almost forgot to introduce ourselves.
Oh shit,
My name is
Paimon.
and this is the Traveler and Xavier!
Hey, I'm Shavras. You probably already heard me introduce myself, so I won't bother repeating it.
Yeah, why didn't you make a move as soon as you had the chance? Were you worried that my intel wasn't accurate?
No, I wanted to see if the shopkeeper would turn himself in first. All he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where the synth had come from. If he did that, then I wouldn't have had to press charges on him.
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Shavras. But instead, the moment I came up and blocked Shavras' line of sight, he took the opportunity to sell it off.
Yep, he made the wrong choice, even though the right choice was right there in front of him.
But you knew they wouldn't make the right choice.
Yeah, I knew. I was just hoping I'd be wrong for once. Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask me about?
Oh, you see, it's like this.
The Two Musketeers. You certainly have a good eye for a story. So what do you need me to do? Just be the action choreographer for the actors?
Yes, that's right. I want to make sure we get all the details right. I want the actor's posture and understanding of firearms to be as realistic as possible. However, I'm afraid this work will require a bit of your time, since you'll have to be present whenever we're filming. Also, as for the pay...
No need to say any more. I'll join.
Huh? Just like that?
Really? You're willing to help us with our humble film project?
Sure, it's no big deal. As I said, we've wrapped up our investigation here, so I don't have any other tasks on my plate for the moment. Besides, I personally really like this novel. I even have the collector's edition at home. Stories where justice prevails over evil never get old for me.
Then we've got a deal?
Yes, I'll see you on set tomorrow.
Oh my! I can hardly believe it! I should tell Lady Farina immediately. Oh, and I must tell the prop manager and...
Calm down, Xavier. The film is going to take more than just a day to finish. Still, I should also head back now and start preparing the actors' costumes and makeup.
Alright, guess that's it for today then.
Traveler, Paimon, please stay for a moment. I have something to tell you.
Then I'll take Xavier back. Poor thing. He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore. I don't want to spend our first day fishing our producer out of the fountain. Yep, see you tomorrow.
So what did you want to tell us, Chevre?
Have you read The Two Musketeers? The story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron, and they were raised at the baron's estate, where their mother worked as a maid. The two were illegitimate children that the baron had with the maid, so they were never treated well by anyone. One day, upon returning home, they found their mother had been murdered and left dead on the floor. It was quite evident that the culprits were the other members of the baron's household, who never had any kind words to say to them. However, the baron was able to exert his influence and keep the whole thing under wraps. The mother's death was eventually deemed as a suicide, and there was no chance of bringing her murderers to justice. The two siblings decided to flee and someday avenge their mother. Many years later, members of the baron's family suddenly started turning up dead one after the other, all killed by gunshot. A rainbow rose was found on each of the victims' bodies, being the flower that the kid's mother liked best. The Baron believed that the mother's soul had come to take vengeance on him, so he lived in fear each day. But it was actually those two siblings who had fled all those years ago. They relied on each other to survive and trained day and night, eventually becoming adept musketeers. They used all of their abilities to collect evidence and clues before executing their plan and exacting revenge on the Baron. Their actions let the truth behind their mother's death be known to all.
That's quite an exhilarating story.
Yep, the Baron got what he deserved for his evil deeds, and justice was able to prevail. It was just the kind of story I enjoy.
Oh, so is that why you were so willing to join our crew, Chevres?
You could say it was one of the reasons.
Oh, you mean there were other reasons too?
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the trials or when you lent your hand to resolve our nation's crisis, you've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice, as well as a great mind for deductions.
I don't know about that. I have a great mind for clicking buttons.
Yes, you're as sharp as I expected. There's been a recent murder case involving muskets. The perpetrator's methods appear to be very similar to what is described in the novel.
Huh? Really? But Paimon didn't see anything about that in today's papers.
The Marechaussee Phantom hasn't yet released any information to the public because the investigation is currently at a standstill. The murderer is extremely cautious.
A murder involving firearms?
Impossible. We perform a routine inspection of our firearms and ammo reserves every day. If one of the weapons had been fired, it would stick out like a sore thumb. Besides, however... Well, that's all I can disclose about the case today.
Huh? What do you mean?
I hope you all can go back and get some shut-eye. You can decide tomorrow whether or not you'd like to join the investigation with me. I'm aware this might not be the ideal time to add more to your plate, but carrying out investigations isn't actually supposed to be our responsibility. Our job is to apprehend the perpetrators. I don't want people to see muskets in a negative way, and also, I'm concerned about the similarity between the crimes and the story.
You mean they might be connected somehow?
I suspect so. Just to make myself clear, this is not an order, nor is it a deal of any kind. If you two have any interest in the case after we finish filming tomorrow and are willing to assist me, then I would be most grateful.
What do you think, Traveler? Yeah, you're right. Paimon's getting a little tired, too.
You'd better head back and get some rest. It's good. Otherwise, when the moment comes, you might end up like that shopkeeper and...
Okay, time for
The
we only
world
get
remains
20 primos for going through the story of the event quest. Where is it? Did I
constant
undo
over the centuries.
navigation? Oh, wait
But
until
human life is like the dew
8 o'clock.
at dawn.
Okay. 2 o'clock. I hope I can get through this story by the end of tonight.
Or a bubble rot.
It's finally time to meet up with everyone! Paimon even dreamt of making the film last night. If Paimon remembers right, we're meeting at Hotel de Boer. What?
All the...
Cynics, are you here? Cynics. I'm gonna do a 10 poll. Yeah, it would be at Pity. Yeah. I was guaranteed, I think. Because I didn't get Farina. I didn't win 50-50 last time, so this one's a guaranteed Navia. Oh, Candace. Yay! Guaranteed. Let's go. Heavy hitter Geo character. Let's go. And unfortunately, no constellation, no cons, no Navia cons. Yeah. I wish I got a constellation. That would be a total surprise. But no. What weapon? I have 2 primos left. I want to do the weapon banner. Both are really good. Both weapons are really good. But I don't have enough cracked weapon banner.
The world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant
Last time I did a weapon banner, I didn't get the weapon. I didn't. Maybe next time. I would be happy with either weapon on that banner.
Ayaka! Yoimiya! You're already here!
Good morning. Xavier said yesterday afternoon went well.
Yeah, and how about you, Ayaka? What were you up to yesterday?
After we split up, Ayato went to see Udex Nervilette at the Palais Mermonia. I was originally thinking of going with him, but he said he could manage it himself. He told me to go see the sights around Fontaine and to enjoy the local culture. so I rode the aqua bus with Yoimiya and visited the opera house on Aranias Island.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe what we saw there! 2 mechanical puppets that were dancing together! You've already seen them, right? Yeah, those two! Amazing, aren't they?
We sat and watched for quite a while. It was mesmerizing. Like we could keep watching them forever.
Oh, it was the same for us the first time we saw them too!
Afterwards, we went swimming at the beach! Well, diving, to be exact. It was the first time I ever breathed underwater! I held Ayaka's hand and we counted down together. 3, 2, 1, and then splash! We were beneath the waves. At first, I didn't dare to open my mouth. But once I couldn't hold my breath any longer, I decided to take a big breath in. Turns out the water wasn't as salty as I imagined. Before I knew it, I was breathing like normal down there. It was an amazing feeling. Ayaka said I was too nervous and needed to loosen my grip. She got used to everything way faster than I did.
I knew that the Traveler could do it, so I had no doubt we could do it too. That helped me feel at ease as soon as we dove in. The underwater world in Fontaine truly is beautiful. I love seeing the romaritime flowers blossoming underwater, like little candles lighting up the streets at night.
Yeah, I like diving underwater in Fontaine. Pretty.
Yeah, and there were so many creatures that we've never seen in Inazuma.
The blubber beasts are so cute. You wish it was scarier. What do you mean? Why? Like Subnautica? No way. I prefer this. I prefer this. Oh yeah, Hoyo made a giant plush version of the blubber beast. It's really cool. It's really cute. I wish I can have one. I wouldn't put it.
Like those fish that shimmer like a sword blade. Whoosh! Oh, and those big fish that call when they see people.
Oh, you mean Hunter's Rays and Blubber Beasts!
I just love the name Blubber Beast. Just wait till Pops and the others hear about this.
Yoimiya was down there for quite a while. It was dark before we finally rode the aqua bus back to the city. I figured she'd want to sleep in today.
Honestly, that's a good decision. That's very considerate of them. I would have thalassophobia as well if, cause like the ocean is a creepy place when you dive deep down. Also at night, you can't even see anything. It is pitch black when it is pitch black. It is cool to you, but not to me. Gives me the EBGBs.
Yeah, even I was worried I wouldn't be able to get up. I still felt like I was drifting in the waves when I went to sleep last night.
No Cthulhu.
But as soon as I woke up today, I remembered that we'd all be shooting a film together, and I was ready to go.
Well, maybe as a boss, like an underwater boss, a giant octopus squid thing would make sense. But I wouldn't venture into a dark place in the ocean. Very creepy.
Speaking of the film, where's everybody else?
My brother and Xavier were speaking to the restaurant owner about using the place as a filming location. They should be here soon. As for the others,
We're here.
Please excuse my tardiness. I just finished the Special Patrol's 6-mile morning jog.
Wait, 6 miles?
I'm so tired. I heard you all chatting, so I decided to come down. I sure could use some of that endless energy everyone else has.
Me too, Fiorina. Me too.
Good morning, everyone. Morning. Can someone fetch me a cup of coffee? More milk, hold the sugar. Sure, I'd be happy to do that for you.
No, you can't go anywhere. Please, have a seat over here so I can get started on your makeup.
I can get the coffee. It's the perfect job for an assistant.
So much energy. Seriously, what's her secret?
Same. So relatable.
Oh, you and me is always like that. But you sure look exhausted, Farina. It's because you're not used to waking up so early, huh?
Of course not. I spent the whole night reading the novel from cover to cover, marking sections that either need to be omitted or adapted.
Wow. Paimon didn't expect you to be so thorough.
Well, I was the biggest star in all of Fontaine after all. It takes more than just a pretty face to earn a reputation like that. I know how to get serious when the situation calls for it. I went all out when I was acting as an Archon, so why wouldn't I do the same for my own life?
Here's your coffee, Director Farina.
No, is she gonna spill it? Oh.
Oh, thank you. The sound of being called director and the aroma of coffee feels almost as refreshing as hearing the birds chirping in the morning.
Ah, it seems everyone has managed to arrive on time.
We've reached an agreement with the restaurant owner. We are free to use the second floor to shoot our film.
Really? That's great!
And talking about the restaurant makes me feel...
He is really looking forward to our film, and hopes that providing his restaurant as a filming location will attract more customers. Well then, Mr. Xavier, I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay, thanks. First, I'd like to introduce our new members. This is our prop manager, Veronique. She'll be in charge of all the film's props and items. And this is Bonneau, our lighting technician. He'll be in charge of lighting and illumination to set up each scene's atmosphere.
Wow. Sure feels like we have some real professionals joining the crew now.
First of all, please allow me to first express my sincerest gratitude to everyone in the crew. When my investor informed me yesterday that he wouldn't be able to provide the funds, I really thought that this was the nail in the coffin for this film. I had no idea that I'd find so many people willing to help me on such short notice. Thank you.
No need to be so cordial, Mr. Xavier. We're all honored to be a part of this.
Your works made a profound impression on me when I saw them back in Inazuma. I am sure that someday, this film will be remembered as a prime example of cultural exchange between Fontaine and Inazuma.
Yes, the story is the reason I agreed to join.
Anyway, I would like to make a promise to everyone that as the producer of this film, I'll do whatever I can to ensure that everything goes as smoothly as possible. This is not just my film. It also embodies the thoughts and feelings of every person here. So, without further ado, The Two Musketeers will officially begin filming now! You may take it from here, Director Farina.
All right, listen up, everyone. The first scene takes place when the two young musketeers are living at the Baron's home, still unaware of all that is about to happen to them.
Whoa. Seems Farina's really kicking things into gear as the
Is everyone clear? All right. Cameras will start rolling as soon as the set is ready. Not the kind of waves that drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
Oh, Tina.
Seems like she's still a bit traumatized by that.
Well, yeah, of course, Paimon.
Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can do to help.
How about here? You got it.
Hey, Yoimiya, do you need a hand?
No, I heard that the Traveler will be operating the camera and...
Really?
Well, sure, there's that, but that's not exactly what I meant. I just think that after all your journeys together, you two must have developed a super close bond and just naturally know how to work with each other. If I'm not mistaken, Oh, I see!
Yoimiya, we need lights over there, too.
Oh, on it! I've got to get back to work. Chat with you later. Oh,
Seems like Yoimiya's really getting into it. But she was right. We do have a super close bond, don't we? Paimon's really happy to hear that.
If you want to use water, just help yourselves.
Ayaka has mentioned you to me before. She said that you two were great friends when you were kids.
No talking. I'm thinking about how to do your eyeshadow.
Ah, yes. To help me really look the part.
To achieve a more young and naive look for this scene.
Are you saying the wrinkles around my eyes are too deep?
You just have too much of a calculating look in your eyes.
You sure don't mince your words. It seems you really haven't changed much.
Quiet.
So, this is a real musket?
No, it's just a prop weapon.
Not bad. Have you seen a real musket before?
Only in books and newspapers. When we're filming, some special gunpowder will be applied around the muzzle, which
means it'll be up to the actors to portray the recoil.
That's right.
Thank you, Veronique. I think I know where to start now. However, the musket's gears and firing pin could still use some work. Also, be sure to rub the muskets with some oil each time before we start shooting. That'll give the impression that the firearms have been well maintained.
Good point.
You seem to know a lot, Miss Chevres. I assume you use these types of firearms on a regular basis?
Yes, I perform routine maintenance on my weapons every day. Just like we as people need to eat and sleep, muskets need to be cleaned and maintained.
I also perform similar care for my sword every day, and familiarize myself with its shape and weight.
Yes. This way, our weapons will never betray us in the heat of battle.
Yes, well said.
Oh, sounds like they found a common interest to talk about.
Though these props differ from the muskets I use, I can still give you some pointers.
Good. I look forward to your instruction.
First and foremost, never point the weapon at anyone, regardless of whether it's a real or prop weapon or whether you're holding.
Okay,
When aiming the musket, extend your arm so that it's level with your shoulder, and use your eye to look down the weapon's sight.
Like this?
Not bad. Now, try saying your lines.
This is the end of the road for you.
Good. Now turn your body a little. That way, you'll give your enemy less of a target to work with. This is the end of the road for you.
Huh. Excuse me, Miss Chiori. Director Farina, there's something I wish to discuss with you.
Oh? What is it?
Like this?
Yes, much better.
What do you think?
I do see your point. But are you sure you wish to do this?
I believe it would be most fitting.
Well, if you insist. All right, I understand. Miss Ayaka, Miss Chevris, could the two of you please come over here?
Huh? What's going on? Are we gonna start filming now?
Let's go see.
What is it?
I have a question for you, Miss Chevris. Would you be willing to play the role of a musketeer?
What?
To clarify, I would like to turn over my role to Miss Chevris.
But brother...
Don't worry, Ayaka. I actually view this as a good thing. I was becoming troubled trying to set aside some time to speak to the staff at the Palais Mermonia. I would like to have some conversations about the cultural exchange between our two countries, and I've heard that the bureaucratic process here can get rather complicated. Now, I will be able to focus on my work. Besides, you also know that I'm not really one for public performances.
Are you really sure?
From a director's point of view, I also felt like the relationship between the two musketeers in the original story could be improved. The older brother in the story plays the lead role with his overbearing character, but this causes his character to overshadow that of his sister, and the theme of the two supporting and relying on each other isn't conveyed very well. But if we were to change the siblings to two sisters of a similar age, then that aspect of the story might come through more clearly. Also, I've seen you instructing Ayaka. That cold and dignified personality is exactly what we need for the older musketeer.
Of course, even with all these insights, the decision should still be made by Miss Chevris.
Chevros mentioned that she really likes the story, right? Paimon bets that she'll take the role.
All right, I'll take the role.
Good. It's decided then. I'll get started on making edits to the script. We'll also need to make some immediate adjustments to the lighting, props, and costumes. I have a feeling that our adaptation will be even better than the original story.
You're doing a great favor for me, Miss Chevris.
Don't mention it. I like this character, so if anything, I should be the one thanking you.
Well, since my brother is the one who brought up the idea, I suppose there's no need to worry. Let's go, Miss Chevris. I look forward to working with you.
Please, just call me Chevris.
Seems like you're really going out of your way to solve the problem I was having with your make.
Surely you jest, Chiori. I assure you that I was mostly motivated by a desire to spend more time on formal business.
Oh, come on. You really think I'd buy that? According to what I've heard from Ayaka, her brother is someone who can juggle 10 different matters at the same time.
Perhaps. Ayaka always said she wanted to go out and see more of the world, just like the Traveler. But I feel that she needs not only to see other nations, but also to make some different kinds of friends. I think it would be harder for her to make new connections with me constantly by her side. I would like to give her some space.
All right, go on. Spoil her some more.
Ayato! It's too bad you're stepping down from the role. Paimon really wanted to see you act as a musketeer.
No need to poke fun at me. I'd wager that you also felt that I wasn't the best candidate for the role.
It's a little hard for Paimon to imagine you saying those lines.
Yes, I've made an appointment to meet some people from the Palais Mermonia. Now, I will have some more time to prepare.
Traveler, get the camera ready. Paimon, get the clapperboard. Actors to your positions.
Go on.
Yep, don't worry.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing the film when it's finished.
All right, now that we're all here, let me help set the scene for everyone. The first scene takes place when our two main characters are still living at the Baron's estate. Chevris will be playing the role of the older sister, Tulip, and Ayaka will be the younger sister, Iris. Silence on the set! Lights, camera, action! Let's go!
Tulip, Mother's been out for quite a while now.
Perhaps she went to pick some flowers on the way home. You know how she loves flowers.
Iris, Tulip, I'm home.
Mother! You were out for so long, we were beginning to worry about you.
I'm sorry, but I'm back now, safe and sound. Here, I brought your favorite treat, apple turnovers.
Mother, what are those bruises on your hand?
Huh? What bruises? Oh, I must have bumped into something while I was working yesterday.
But I didn't notice them this morning.
Then perhaps they're from when I accidentally tripped when I was out just now. By the way, did you have fun playing at home? What's the matter, Iris?
Well, we've realized that no one really wants to play with us.
They even took Iris's doll and spat at us.
And they even called us names. They said we were...
Shh! It's all right, don't worry. Girls, listen to me. It doesn't matter what anyone says. Don't listen to them. No one can define you with such words.
Clicking on the options even matter?
You both have wonderful lives ahead of you. Just like your names. You will both blossom like beautiful flowers. Maybe your time to blossom hasn't quite come yet, but one day, you two will bloom more beautifully than anything else. Don't let the soil you're in now ruin your future beauty. Understand? My dear daughters.
And cut! Not bad. The actors' emotions were all on point. Also, if our clapper loader could avoid shouting at the start of the scene next time.
Oh, got it. Great. I was a little worried that my nerves would get the better of me. What about you, Chevra?
I felt fine. The lines weren't too difficult at all. Seems like Farina must have adapted the role nicely.
You two were great.
Thank you for your encouragement.
Positions, everyone! This scene is when our two characters return home, only to discover...
Mother, we're back. Mother? What's wrong, Tulip?
Iris, stay away!
Huh? Why? What's... Mother... She's...
There's poison in this cup.
Huh? I could have sworn I've seen this kind of cup before.
Those aristocrats. They didn't even try to cover up their actions. Iris, we need to leave this place.
Leave? But now that Mother is gone, where can we even go?
Anywhere. All I know is that we can't stay in this house.
But are we just going to let them get away with this?
We'll have our revenge, I promise you. Just not right now.
Low-key. This is cool, but
Come on, let's go.
they're doing a job.
No, wait. We can't just leave Mother here like this. At least let me leave this rose with her. That's why we went out in the first place. To buy her this flower.
All right. Goodbye, Mother. We'll avenge you. Someday.
And cut! Beautiful! Great performance! Oh my, you're so amazing, Ayaka! And were those real tears I saw?
I was surprised too.
Thank you for the kind compliments. Actually, as soon as Director Farina said action, I told myself not to think about anything. I just felt the weight of the moment and became the character. It's quite similar to practicing the art of the sword.
Ayaka's performance was amazing. Pipe down, everyone! We need to move on to the next scene!
Huh? Are we done already? But Paimon wants to keep playing with the clapperboard. How do you feel, Traveler? Is your arm sore from holding the camera all day?
Good work, you two.
You too, Shivers. You were quite the actress today.
I've read this novel anyway. Do you remember my request from yesterday?
Oh, right! You have a case where the
In the story, the main characters grow up to become two musketeers, and on each of the victims, they place a rainbow rose as a signal that they've returned. Yes, that's correct. We found rainbow roses just like in the novel.
Oh, that does sound pretty concerning. Especially after seeing the script today. What do you think, Traveler? You're smart. Paimon wants to hear your thoughts.
Good. On behalf of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, there's no time to lose. We should start investigating right away.
Huh? Right now?
The most valuable intel always comes after nightfall. That's how one of my favorite books always puts it, at least.
So, where are we going right now?
Let's start by checking out some workshops that sell mechanical components. If the culprit is making their own weapons, it's very likely that they'll visit those sort of places.
Shine down!
Welcome to LeChaux's Clockwork Workshop.
Hello. I'd like to know if anyone has purchased some special components lately.
Special components?
I mean the kind of components that aren't typically used for clockwork toys.
Huh? For firearms?
Don't misunderstand. I'm not here to cause any trouble. We are merely investigating a case.
Well, to be completely honest, I'm not even sure what kind of components that would entail.
Has anyone ever purchased components here as an individual rather than on behalf of an organization?
We have a lot of customers who buy toys, but those who buy components are all regular customers who buy in bulk on behalf of their organization.
Is that so? I understand.
You're welcome. It's the...
Let's move out.
Must learn from my mistakes.
Gosh darn it. I don't think that was even that high up.
Oh, hey, Chevris. Run out of oil for your musket again?
Hello, Estelle. I want to know if anyone has come to your shop recently to order.
Oh, is this another case? I don't think so. Some people have requested that I make some prop guns for the Fontanalia Film Festival.
Oh? Why's that?
Because there's no profit! I only make things here that can do some real heavy lifting. I don't have the energy to make some new molds just for the festival.
Then has anybody come specifically looking for mechanical components?
Well, I usually sell off my scrap to the Fleuve Cendre.
I understand. Thanks for your cooperation.
Don't mention it.
Seems like we haven't found any leads to go off yet.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Huh? Are you sure? People might not be so thrilled to see the captain of the special patrol there.
You think so, huh? Then I guess you don't know.
Huh? No what?
That I grew up in Fleuve Cendre. Hello, I'd like to ask some questions.
I don't know anything.
Don't worry, I'm not here to arrest anybody.
You say that now.
It's the truth. Here, take this as my guarantee.
Wait, did Paimon just see what she thinks she saw? Is the captain of the special patrol bribing a citizen?
Seems you're different from the other guards. What do you want to know?
Have you heard anything related to muskets in Fleuve Cendre lately? Anything at all?
Muskets, huh? All I know is that about 2 weeks ago, we started hearing some loud noises at night. So loud that it's been waking me up.
Were they gunshots?
Possibly. It's hard to tell around here. Someone's house collapsing, a pipe exploding somewhere. It's all—
Do you know where the noises were coming from?
I don't remember clearly.
Is it that you don't remember, or that you need to think about it some more?
You tell me.
Then please, think about it some more.
She's giving her even more Mora!
The noises came from the end of the Southern Waterway. I came out and had a look for myself and I wasn't sleeping well, but I didn't dare get too close. That's all I know.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Thanks for the pâte de fruits.
No need to be surprised. I grew up here, remember? I know how to get people around here to talk. My apologies, I'm all out of sweets. Though I do have some other tempting snacks in my custody. Fries, fried chicken, and even onion rings. But taking care of junk food is my responsibility. You're better off sticking to your normal, nutritious diet.
She got the stash. She got a stash of junk food.
Now then, let's
just
keep going.
poofed into her arms. What? Onion rings. Yeah, I like onion rings too.
It's been a while, Tetro.
I think I would take onion rings over French fries. Although potatoes are a very versatile vegetable.
Please, just get on with your request.
I want to know if you've heard anybody talking about muskets lately.
Information isn't free, you know.
I've heard that bandits have been extremely active in the countryside recently, and they've been affecting the delivery of goods to Poisson. I can allocate some more manpower to help out with that problem. What do you say?
You're still as helpful as ever. One of our men got drunk at dinner about a month ago and lost his gun. 3 days later, it turned up in the corner here.
What Yuri put it, right?
Cynics. Onions or French fries? For you, which one?
This is Fleuve Cendre, my friend. Anything of value left in the tavern won't ever make it to the next day. But that gun turned out to be an exception. It didn't get any new wear and tear on it, and didn't even appear to have been fired. We were quite mystified as to what could have happened.
I suspect it came back because the weapon was already known to the guards.
You mean, a criminal was afraid the Marechaussee Phantom would use the shot marks to track them down? Maybe. But if that's the case, the culprit really took great care to avoid getting caught.
I didn't say anything about a criminal.
In Fleuve Cendre, knowing who was killed is as easy as knowing what clothes you're wearing today. It's the guy living in the east side, isn't it? I've never liked him. Every time he's here, he just orders a drink and sits there with a nasty look in his eyes.
So, who was the one who lost the gun in the first place?
Don't bother. Even if you ask, he wouldn't admit to owning a gun to some strangers. Not to mention the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
He's right.
I know you grew up here, Chevres. Even though you're on good terms with the Spina, you've still been gone too long. Not many people know you here now, and a lot of people don't like the Special Patrol.
I know.
So take my advice and don't show your face too much around here. It's for your own safety.
I'll come and go as I please, and I'm afraid I'll be appearing more often due to my work.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I guess I'm finally on the right path. Need those parts.
How do I go faster? I forgot. What did I press? Oh. Bowl.
What's all this? Some broken planks and barrels?
Yes, but have a closer... Even though somebody has purposefully tried to clean them up. These are obviously marks from musket bullets. In other words, someone was here trying to improve their shot. They were using the barrels and bottles for target practice.
Could it...
Your guess is as good as mine. Although many people at Fleuve Cendre own guns, few hide the fact from others. And even fewer would go to such lengths to hide markings from practice shots. Anyway, let's go. There might be more to this. Seems like that's all we'll be able to uncover for today.
Paimon feels like we managed to learn a lot more here than up on the...
Yes. Assuming that everything we found is indeed connected to our suspect, then a month ago, our suspect found a gun and took it home to disassemble it. Once he'd figured out its mechanics, he brought it back. In the following weeks, he used some parts to create his own makeshift musket, and took it to the Fleuve Cendre for target practice. Then, a few days ago, he found his target and carried out the murder. Once the deed was done, he left a rainbow rose on the body, just like the scene in the novel.
That all makes sense to Paimon.
The deceased was a resident of Fleuve Cendre. It's said that he was a poor, solitary man. Yeah, that's also something I'm trying to figure out. If we are indeed following the novel, and there's a story behind the murder, then this murder should be an act of vengeance. But according to our investigation, the deceased didn't have any enemies. He was no saint, but no one's heard of a rival who hated him enough to shoot him dead. Much less care to leave a rose on his body. What message is the killer trying to convey? And to whom exactly? We've thoroughly investigated that possibility. He claims to have spent the whole day at the Opera House on the day of the murder, and the staff there have confirmed his account.
Okay, so he has an alibi.
Not only that, he lacks a credible motive as well. He has a family of his own, and both of his parents are still alive. I've looked into his records. He was adopted at the age of 6, and all the proper procedures were followed. In the story, the mother of the two musketeers was murdered after the children turned 10. Of course, he could have changed the children's ages, but I don't want to assume anything without evidence. More importantly, I've also had a chat with him in person. He didn't seem like the kind of person who would pull the trigger to kill a man.
Then, what should we do now?
Investigations take time. I didn't expect us to catch the culprit in just a single day. How about this? Let's spend the next few days filming with the crew. We can continue the investigation once we're done with the film. I'm sure that given time, new leads will present themselves.
Stopping by.
Wait, but weren't you saying Intel is like small, remote islands in the middle of the sea just a moment ago? Wouldn't you just—
Ah, but the book had more than one reference to the islands, Paimon.
Oh? What else did it say then?
As long as you spend enough time sailing through the fog, you'll...
It's filming time again! Our sched— Anyway, let's head out and meet up with the others!
Good work, everyone! We're looking to rap with our two main ladies today.
What do you mean, looking to rap? Oh, aren't you the expert now?
This upcoming scene is the two musketeers' final confrontation with the Baron. There will be quite a bit of action. Anyway, get ready. Lights, camera, action!
The view is beautiful tonight. It reminds me of that fateful night 10 years ago. And now that I've said it, I can even make out the faint fragrance of herbal tea in the air.
Enough, villain! It's time that you pay for the death of our mother!
My dear Iris, have you forgotten your manners? How can you speak like this to your own father?
I'd sooner swallow all of my teeth than call you father.
What did I expect? Seems the daughters have turned out to be just as obstinate as their foolish mother. In this world, mora and status is everything. She thought she could blackmail me using her children and force me to grant her recognition and concessions? Ah, how naive can a woman be?
Mother never asked a single thing of you. All she wished was for us to live a peaceful life, just like the others.
It was you who personally brewed the poison of prejudice and sent Mother to her death. Compared to that deadly poison, the 2 bullets that will soon pierce through your heart will be like sweet mercy.
And that's exactly why I said you're just as naive as her. Did you really think 2 muskets would be enough to defeat me? So let's see. What is stronger? Mora and power, or the 2 muskets in your hands? Get them!
Tulip! There are too many of them!
It'll be okay. We'll cover each other, Iris. And Mother will be watching over us, too. You asked for it!
Take flight!
Drop your weapons!
You've lost.
To think I'd lose to my own 2 kids.
We are no children of yours, and we'll never call that place our home.
Then tell me, what did you do all this for? You lost your mother, and will soon kill your father as well. What will you gain in the end, other than sentences for your crimes?
We will gain our long-awaited justice. It's over.
Finally, it's over. So, where will you go now, Tulip?
I'm not too sure, Iris. Maybe somewhere with lots of flowers? After all, Mother always did love going where the blossoms were. What about you?
I want to go visit Mother's grave.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Huh? Tulip, look!
What is it?
It's Mother's favorite. The rainbow rose. Look, it's blooming again.
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Even I didn't expect this scene to go so well. And all right, everyone. We've got a wrap for Tulip and Iris.
Congratulations, Ayaka and Chevres!
Thank you.
Paimon totally understands. You were great too, Chevres.
That is indeed my favorite line in the whole book.
Whoa, Paimon would have never guessed you're that type.
Who doesn't like stories where the guilty are punished and justice prevails over evil?
Captain, I have something urgent to report.
Please excuse me, everyone. I'll be back in just a moment.
It's okay, don't worry about us.
Oh? Was she whisked away by work already? I was just about to tell her how great she did.
It seemed like some urgent...
Then perhaps we should thank the stars that we were able to wrap both of your parts so quickly today. Anyway, and one last thing.
Thank you for your kind words, Director Free. Nevertheless...
Oh, that's a shame.
I believe it's also about time for me to take my leave. See you tomorrow, Traveler and Pi.
Yep, see you tomorrow! Well, what should we do next?
Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Huh?
You could say that our ship has finally chanced upon one of those small, remote islands of intel.